Hello guys, I'm curious and I'm not going to waste your time. Just before I start, and quickly, the only reason I built this was because, and trust me, I'm no redstone genius, but somehow I plucked this out of the air, was because of B-dubz, one of the Minecraft guys, wanted an accurate way to test the speed of his horses. So I decided to build a coal, hardened clay and quartz structure to entice them in because the Minecraft guys love that shit. Anyway, I've made a very accurate way of testing the speed of I suppose things as well, like your character. Now I'm going to show it you. As I said, not redstone efficient, but hopefully somebody can do that. Your horse would start in this bit, starting position, so that there's not too much room for, error. If you hit this beforehand, well, you got to reset it. I'll show you how to do that. But what you do is you line up your horse. You would run in a straight line across the line, obviously. Yeah. Don't go looking at other structures whilst you're running, and and you'll pass the switch. So basically, it's an on-off switch. And for the time that you're running, an automatic dispenser will be running only during that time. So basically, the measurement of your speed is in blocks. So my speed, it will be 27. Now I've already done this, so I'm going to have to take them out. I've already done this a few times. So yeah, that's going to be your speed. Well, it wasn't 27, it's usually about 40, but I think we ran out. But you get the picture. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to test Billy the Kid. Well, Billy the horse, and we're going to put him into the hole. Slowly does it, and we're going to start, and we're going to see just how fast he is. Now, the idea is to get a mean sort of average of things. So Billy the Kid 20 on his first run, okay? Now, I've tested these before. I'm not going to tell you the resultant of it because, that'll spoil things, but it comes very close. And I think I'm right in saying that, by eye you can't tell what the speed of something is. Like you just cannot tell. So we'll run it 3 times with each horse, and I'd show you just comparatively. I don't think you'd recognise the difference on sight, but you might be able to recognise the sort of difference due to the adding up of blocks, I suppose. But anyway, so Billy the Kid averages about, well, Billy the horse averages about 20 to 21 blocks. Okay? Oh, we'll let him run free. No, we won't actually, because if he steps on that wire, we're done. Right, so we're going to get Belle out, and here she comes. So we'll put her in the thing, and we'll just leg it down here. Now, I just picked 2 horses at random, and I expected them to be, quite different. But actually, I'm pretty darn happy about the way that they turned out, because they're very, very, very similar. There is a very subtle difference between the 2 of them, as you'll just realise. So you start from a what's it called? A sitting stop? Is that right? But you start from nothing, no speed at all. You don't get a run up or anything. And there's a reason because of that, because you can monitor it then. And our last and final way is to run here. Okay. so it's very basic, really. Like, the idea is very basic. So bell, again, surprisingly, like the results were exactly the same as last time I did it. So bell, we're looking at 21 to 22. Now I think if you ran against your friend, or if you did some sort of weird ass trick that they do, you know, on the YouTubes, which isn't sort of scientific, then I reckon you'll probably struggle to notice the difference between them two, and you probably would have thrown them in the same pen. But no, bell's gonna have to be put down, you guys. No, I'm kidding. So that's the way I would measure things. Like, I'm not saying it's for everyone, certainly not, but yeah. Anyway, automatic dispensers. I saw this in a tutorial on YouTube. I can't remember the guy, I'm sorry. If you go check out my first video, I'll tell you how to do it in more detail, but I think you'll kind of get the idea. Basically, you want 2 blocks, redstone on top, redstone torches either side, redstone between here, and as soon as you put that down, it goes crazy. It's like it's just an on-off switch, basically. It's going on and off all the time. It's like a flickering switch. Now, of course, you'll connect this up, and it will just feed things through, and it will fire them into the dispenser. And for the time that you're running, that's what it will be doing. And it's fairly accurate, because you know, you can't, like, that switch is going constantly. Like, I don't think it's random pulses. I think it's just exact pulses, sort of thing. But anyway, the reason why I have this here is an on-off switch, which is activated by a flip-flop. So if you follow the yellow sort of line, the yellow clay, when you land on this, it will send a pulse straight up. That's all it needs, a little pulse, and it will just flick it to the other side, and suddenly it's on, because the sticky piston is extended. It's important you don't use sticky pistons here, guys. And obviously when you cross the line again, it will retract that and turn it off. Now, it's just a more precise way of doing things, and to be honest, I quite like it. I'm quite proud of myself for doing it. You know, like, probably it's nothing to you guys, but hopefully you've sort of taken something away from this. If you want me to go into more detail about it, like, all it is basically this. You know, it's an on-off switch. It's very simple. The repeaters do nothing but increase the pulse. No, that's probably not right. Basically, they repeat. You know, they repeat the signal. That's all they do. There's no sort of timers on them. I'm not that clever. But yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed this, guys. And I hope somebody can make a better version of it and show me up. But remember, I did it first. Somebody's probably done it before me, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.